Coming up on Dude, Don't Just Lick Stuff.
Or dead.
Or
Schrodinger's snake.
Schrödinger's pokey snake. Schrödinger's Ekans. I like kitties.
If you know that you've already like double back,
Yep.
just like hold your body there and back to it so that you have more room to stretch.
I agree.
Yeah, don't succumb to peer pressure, kids.
Yes. Unless they chant your name a few times, then just do whatever they want.
So it's kind of like a quick pickle almost.
A quickle, if you will.
A quickle, if you will.
Fall.
It's demo time!
I've soiled my tunic.
Check, 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 check.
Check, 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 check.
Welcome back to Dude Don't Just Lick Stuff, the Adventure Time Rewatch podcast with a flair for food. I'm Savvy, and with me as always, my favorite brother and your favorite brother and favorite DJ host, Seth. Say hi, Seth.
Yeah, we're freaking back. Hi, Seth.
I just wanted to do a different energy. I went with what you were doing.
So I already know how you're doing.
Yeah. Hey, guys.
Hey, guys. Day two of... Shut up. I start crying. This is our... This is the second video of our back-to-back. This is what my husband's been trying to say. I did not have... It's the second recording of the day, so
Yes.
we're freaking loopy.
Because we're batch recording because we got so much... Well, I got so much stuff coming up the next month and a half that we'll be recording. So we're just going to take advantage of it.
Doubling up, baby.
Doubling up. So we already know how we're doing,
Yeah.
but let's refresh them.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Anyway.
You're all caught up. Now, I'm still mad.
I'm still mad. We've
No.
been doing that nonstop since we finished recording.
No, but I'm pretty good. Savvy identified a problem with my house as soon as she came in. You know, as a good guest does. They critique the weeds and the...
Oh, I was like, what?
They pull in
problem
and said,
with
you
your
need to
house?"
do something about this. And I know. And next weekend I will, because we won't be recording.
Right? Yeah, no, it's just spring has sprung.
Yeah.
And all the weeds are super tall. And I was like, hey, guy, you need to, like, cut this back because
I'm fully aware.
it's snake time. Oh, we found a snake in my yard.
Yeah, you did.
And our weeds were cut back.
You don't
Yeah.
get many snakes up here, though.
Yeah.
Cold snakes.
Cold snakes. We thought it was a rattlesnake. Turns out it was a gopher snake.
Yes.
Based on pictures. But the patterns? Have you seen rattlesnakes
Mm-hmm.
versus gopher snakes, like patterns? The same.
Yeah, they're pretty dang close.
The only difference is the rattle and the head shape.
Mm-hmm.
Friend of the podcast, Abby, was helping in my backyard, and she just like saw the snake, took a picture of it, and then yeeted it over the fence and was like, hey, look, I saw this snake. And I was like, oh my God, that's a rattlesnake.
And it was not.
And it was
but
not.
Everyone's fine.
Everyone's fine, but I was like, don't pick up and chuck snakes over the fence.
The poor kid on the other side of the fence may not be okay, but
No,
everyone else is fine.
She didn't throw it into the neighbor's backyard. She threw it over towards like the front yard, front side yard. So it wasn't like in another person's backyard with
No.
pets and kids.
No,
and
it's
stuff.
just in the street where the kids ride
Yeah.
their bikes.
Hey, we can't protect them the whole time.
We can't coddle them. You got to get exposed to a couple
If
rattlesnakes.
you're in the middle of the street and a rattlesnake bites you, I think that's your fault.
Yeah, that might be on you. Hot
It's
take.
not like you're in the tall grass.
Yeah, like a Pokemon.
Like Pokemon. Snakes are just Pokemon that have venom.
Snakes are just Pokemon with no powers.
I'm trying to catch them.
Yes, grab them. Store them in small balls.
See how that works.
And then do not open that ball because,
They'll be pissed.
yeah.
Or dead.
Or-
Schrodinger's snake.
Schrödinger's pokey snake. Schrödinger's Ekans.
You know, it sounds really...
Pokey snake.
God,
His...
Schrodinger's Ekans is probably going to be the title of the episode.
Damn it.
But yeah, Poke Snake sounds like his dick. So.
It sure does.
Well, on that
Anyway.
note, we are back on the correct schedule. So we're on season 2, episode 22, The Limit.
Yeah.
This aired April 11th, 2011. The director was Larry Likeleader. Story by Mark Banker, Patrick McHale, Kent Osborne, and Pendleton Ward. Written and storyboarded by... Any guess?
Rebecca Sugar.
No.
Somebody Zaffron.
Nope.
Cole Sanchez.
Yes.
Tom Herpick.
No.
Fuck.
Jesse Moynihan.
Ah.
Cole Sanchez and Jesse Moynihan. I was
Right.
like, wait, what's Cole Sanchez in it? Because usually they would be.
Mm-hmm.
It was like Cole Sanchez and Benton Connor, but remember Benton Connor left.
Yes.
For regular show.
For regular show.
For regular show. It was a little vocal
Been
fry
out by the
there.
church.
Been out by the church. Been out by the church. Been out by the church. Are you ready for a synopsis?
Yeah.
On a mission to save soldiers of Hot Dog Princess, Finn and Jake go inside a massive maze where wishes can be granted and where Jake's stretching powers are pushed to their limits.
Limits.
To their limits.
Yeah, I was going to say to the limit.
Yeah.
Well, that takes us to Finn and Jake sitting outside in Hot Dog Princess's little pen, and she's got a couple hot dog knights kind of just playing around. And Jake seems to spy a shooting star, and he wants them to make a wish. But Finn quickly dispels that and grabs it and shows him it's just a little firefly, gives it a little smooch. But Finn's asking like what he would have wished for, and then they both kind of agree in simultaneous-ish fashion that they want an ancient psychic tandem war elephant. And it shows that in their mind it's like a two-headed, it's like there's no butt on this thing, it's just two heads, and it's got fire cannons. It's a crazy looking.
It's got like shotguns for tusks.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah, it's really it's a cool being, and you can't control it. It has to like give you ownership, power. Yeah, control, exactly.
Yeah, the ancient psychic tandem war elephant came about because the boys originally wanted a flying car, and they're like, not cool enough.
Not even close.
They're like, not cool enough. And then Pendleton Ward worked really hard on the design with like another artist because he wanted it to be tattooed on people. He's like, I want this to be something that people get tattooed on them. And I bet you
I'm
there's
sure
plenty.
we could probably find some.
There's
But
so many.
suddenly in the distance, a flare that spells butt, B-U-T-T, shoots up, and the Hot Dog Princess is concerned. You see, her hot dog knights are stuck in a labyrinth after trying to save other hot dog knights that got stuck in the labyrinth. They're clearly in distress, and, hot dog knights are slow.
Censored.
Yeah.
The line "Hot Dog Nights are slow" was cut in reruns in the UK, Poland, Spain, and Italy for unknown reasons, possibly for time, it speculates. But I don't know. Only reruns, though.
Interesting. Well, Finn vows to get them back to safety. As they approach the labyrinth, Finn poorly observes that the size of the maze is yoga balls.
Yoga ball's huge.
And Jake's like, they're not even that big.
Yeah, they were laughing about that in the DVD commentary. They're like, I don't know why, but when I first read that, it just was like sent like giggle fits, of stuff where it was just so silly. They were like, this is awesome.
Yeah, yoga ball's huge. I'm gonna use that for a lot of things.
Right.
Jake offers to cheat and stretch his body just over the maze, but then Finn quickly sees a sign that turns into common, I guess not English necessarily.
Yeah, it was a math equation that turned into common.
And it says like cheat and die, basically. Like
yeah, that was literally the writers being like, this is how we got past the why not just stretch over the wall.
Right.
They're like, because you die.
So plan B, Jake ties his legs to a stump outside so they don't get lost. And without even making a turn, they're just going completely straight. They already run into some hot dog knights, leading us to believe
like
that
10 feet in.
they did not get very far at all, and they can probably still see the exit.
Yeah.
But they're lost. So immediately the hot dog knights assume that they're going to get eaten and killed, but he quickly reassures them that they're here to help. And then one of the hot dog knights is like, oh, thank goodness. Also, by the way, there's a creature in the middle of this maze who offers you wishes. And so they're like, oh, this is our chance to get our ancient psychic tandem war elephant.
War elephant.
So they press on, and they're singing a song about greasy babies.
Censored.
Yeah, I'm sure. Do you want to spit the lyrics real quick?
No, you spit the lyrics.
Your mama said,
What your mama say? She say
I'm busy making babies, greasy babies, sliding on the
on the gravies.
and then he loses track of the lyrics, which is good.
The making babies part was cut out in Australia.
Yeah, I'm busy making babies is nuts.
And then greasy babies is crazy.
It's worse. As they press on, suddenly a golem gets the drop on them. A golem gets the drop on them. You know what I'm saying?
Golem gets a drop on him. Golem gets a drop on him. I don't know what is with us this episode.
The golem gets the drop on him. And Jake attempts to wrap it up, but it's proven too difficult because he's a little stretched out already.
Yeah.
And however, with some inspiration from the Hot Dog Knights, he summons his last bit of strength and takes the golem out. The hot dogs celebrate, but Finn warns them to take it easy, don't stretch too much. But they continue, and after more encouragement from the Hot Dog Knights, they stumble across another part of Jake's stretched body.
Yeah,
because it's it's a maze, so eventually they come around to a part where they see his body already stretched across one way.
So they know they've already been there.
Exactly. So then Finn takes a break to poke at it and tickle it. And he's like, "Oh, that's my nurple."
It's my nerp. Be careful. It's super stretched out.
Right. And he's like, "I think it's that." Anyways.
What? Hold on. My question. Why not? If you know that you've already double back.
Yep.
Just hold your body there and back to it so that you have more room to stretch.
I agree. And also I think they could definitely have come back a little bit. His back legs didn't have to be on the stump anymore. I think his back legs could have been where they found the hot dogs.
Right.
That's true. It's not a whole bunch of stretch to but it's everything. By the way, this is the part of the episode that did drive me crazy. I was just go back to where your body is. Continue from there.
If you know that you're doubling.
Or guys, freaking use breadcrumbs or something.
No, the classic case of using breadcrumbs is something will eat it.
Well, then you find the thing and you kill it. And it doesn't have to be breadcrumbs. It could be rocks. It could be things other than your whole body stretching.
No, but his strategy is brilliant. It's just the execution was poor.
Exactly.
And also you could just hug the wall until you get where you're going. But that's no fun.
Well, anyways, a bunch of scorpions pop out of a freaking wall and they sting Jake and the Hot Dog Knights. And everyone's like, oh my God, these dogs are dead,
Apparently.
Turns out, and this is actually fun, if you wanted to do a D&D campaign with them, you can have immunities and stuff. Hot dogs are completely immune to poison.
Which is nuts.
Why? Because they probably are poison. That would be my guess.
Censorship, though.
Yeah.
Jake showing pain while the baby scorpion stung him was caught in Australia. So shave time was 1.9 seconds in Australia. Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, Jake takes the brunt of it and is now poisoned as well as overstretched.
Yep.
Cue a montage of Jake using his powers more and more to solve all these different puzzles in the dungeon, in the labyrinth, that is.
Doing a little buttonhole move.
Yeah, he's taking extra stretches to go around things, and I'm like, just go back and
they
fix it.
Show stretch marks on him. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was brutal.
Ian Jones Cordy made the stretching montage through the labyrinth. Who is married to Rebecca Sugar.
Very fun.
Yeah, they met on the show and then got married, I think, in 2019 or something like that.
Very fun.
Yeah.
How cool. Well, by the end of this montage, Jake is barely even there.
Yeah.
He's incredibly thinned out to the point he can't even close his eyes. But they've made it to their destination, so it seems. There's just one more puzzle, and it's an unscramble puzzle of a cat.
Yeah, it's a slide puzzle thing.
Basically, Finn's trying to tell him to not go. He agrees. He's like, yeah, it's time to go, But the Hot Dog Knights keep encouraging him, saying, Jake,
chanting
Jake.
His name.
And so he's like, okay, I got to do it. And so he stretches up a little bit, finally gets the puzzle solved, and then one of the hot dogs jumps off of him and stays on top of the puzzle.
Which is important
because the door opens and they go to the final chamber of the labyrinth, and you can see at the end of the tunnel, there's a guy, a little mud snake.
Yeah. His name's Aquandrius.
Oh.
And
did they mention that?
Well, it's
in the episode.
It's in the episode. He goes, "I'm Aquandrius."
Oh, I didn't hear that. Also, sorry, real quick. The reason why I didn't see this was because this is not on Hulu, and so Savvy
we didn't mention that.
So Savvy recorded this on her phone and put it in the Google Drive, and I had to watch it that way. So if there are any inaccuracies, I'm watching it like this, and every time the TV goes dark from the scene, I see her whole living room. It's just a weird illusion shattering.
Yeah, we had to get we were gonna send it over Snapchat.
I don't
and
know.
we're like,
That was
why are we doing
It was the
this?
dumbest possible solution.
But yeah, so it was the fact that we're doing this today, because I was gonna just bring the DVD up to Seth's house. He doesn't have anything to play at DVD, and I didn't realize it wasn't on Hulu because I was watching the DVD at home. But yeah, so Aquandrius, the mud snake thing, they made him muddy to match the golem from earlier. Pendleton Ward was like really into making sure like all the monsters in specific areas had like a consistent theme, because he was originally a watery snake, aqua, type of thing. So Aquandrias. So they're like, it was more like a D&D type of thing, like you said, with the stat block with the hot dog mains. They wanted like, oh, this dungeon has this themed type of monsters, this area, because when you think of like BG3, Baldur's Gate, and other stuff, certain areas have very specific types of enemies that you'll encounter, so that's what his goal was for that. But they also originally made Jake's like a final stretch bit where his eyes are like
really
open.
popping out.
They originally made that way grosser, and they changed it to be
somewhat palatable.
It was like showing his gums popping out and stuff. But Pendleton didn't want to put off too many people. So he was like, quality control wise, he's like, we need to scale that back a little.
Well, these hot dogs, one of them who stays up, they get through the door, and then this hot dog's admiring the puzzle and jumps on it, and then it knocks it over.
Kitty.
I like kitties. And knocks it over, and then the door that had opened for them shuts down right on Jake's torso, crushing his innards, basically. His very stretched organs.
He's done for.
He's pretty much done for. So Jake is now in a lot of pain, and as he swears off peer pressure forever, and then the hot dog tells him to never stop, and he's like, well, actually, I'll do whatever you say if you say my name 3 times. And that's important, too.
Yeah, don't succumb to peer pressure, kids.
Yes. Unless they chant your name a few times, then just do whatever they want. Finn says Finn says he's going to use his wish to save him instead of the ancient psychic Tandem war elephant. And then some freaky little mud snake, Aquandrius or whatever, tells them to go claim their reward at the end of this little line. And one of the hot dogs is like, hell yeah, he's like, I'm gonna go get a hat, and he sprints across and immediately gets obliterated by a booby trap immediately, and they're like freaking out. They're like, oh shit, okay, so it's not as easy as we think.
One of the hot dog knights is like, what does he say? That floor's full of traps, or
because he's saying, yeah, Jake, stretch over because that floor's full of traps. And then Finn at first is like, no, we can't, and then he gets an idea, and then he's like, Jake.
They're all chanting, Jake.
And so Jake succumbs to peer pressure again, and they take him right over, and then right as he gets to the spot, then he's just like, oh, I'm dead. I'm gone. Goodbye.
He's like a noodle at this point.
He's resigning to death. He's tiny. He's literally that thin at this point. He's just completely stretched. So the hot dogs decide, after Aquandrius gives them the little wish balls. There's 4 of them because there's 2 hot dogs left, and then there's Finn and Jake. So 2 of the wish balls go to them. They're like, choose wisely, there's no take backs. And one of the hot dogs says, I want a box. And then the other one says, I want to blow up. No, get big. And then it's too late. He popped like a freaking pop dog. Pop dog.
Pop the dog.
It popped like a pop dog. And then
Finn's like, you guys aren't very bright.
and so they were thinking about their wish, and he was telling Jake, he's like, no, I'm gonna wish you better. And then he's like, no, get the ancient psychic Tandem war elephant. It's what we wanted. So then he does actually wish for that. He wishes for, and it exactly, by the way, which is crazy to me, it's exactly what they were envisioning.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Which is crazy. Immediately he is confronted with this thing, and he needs to basically get control of this beast.
Because it's shooting stuff and
so he's
freaking
and
out.
he knows what he wants. So he goes up to its eyeball, and it's talking to him telepathically. And it's like, are you worthy? He's like, I am. And so then they are.
'Cause you're psychic.
And then they are linked, and so he is listening to him. And then he's like, well, what do you want? He's like, I want you to wish that Jake is healed and better.
Yeah.
And because new being in the chat, he gets a wish now too.
2 perhaps?
I would think so, but it's only 1, I guess. But also, I forgot to mention, Jake blew his wish. on a sandwich because he said,
he's like, I'm so hungry, I can't think. I wish I wasn't hungry anymore.
and then there's a boom sandwich on him. Anyway, so that's how we got here.
Yeah, that's how we got
Sorry, I forgot about that part. The ancient psychic Tandem elephant is like, hey, yeah, I want whatever Finn wants. And then Jake is popped up completely healthy, sitting on the back of the elephant. And he's like, yay.
The hot dog nights are revived.
Yep, everyone's good. And then they take off, and the mud snake is like, fuck, dude, like, you're all supposed to die. You weren't supposed to get your wish. And then they sail off into the, I guess not sunset, because it's underground, but...
No, they're above ground.
Are they?
Yeah. Yeah, it's an open air kind of maze.
Oh, I thought it was kind of underground. Whatever. They live, and they are all happy, and now they got their war elephant forever.
Yes. I have a couple of notes for this from
Bring
the
it
DVD
on.
commentary. There was, by the way, I looked at the trivia and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was
good.
all like, oh, the first time we see the ancient psychic Tandem war elephant. And like, oh, the hot dog nights. Oh, they're immune to poison. It's like, yeah.
Things that were stated or very obvious.
Yeah. And then like connections to episodes that were irrelevant.
Sure.
So in the DVD commentary, during the production of this episode, Jesse Moynihan had to dip out for about a week due to illness, and Tom Herpick filled in for a while. So he kind of helped board.
I'm not wrong.
But you're not right.
Roll the fucking clip.
Of course, Pendleton Ward had something to say about the DVD commentary itself. But before I play this, I'm going to tell you the
So
last...
unprofessional on her phone.
Shut up. I'm going to tell you the last part was at the very end, Pendleton Ward asked everyone what they would wish and was like, Jesse, you go first, you know? And he's like, I guess probably world peace if you got like one wish, you know? And then someone said, I wish, and then the music started happening, and I'm like, oh, and it cut back and said orange juice, and then the credits rolled.
Gotcha.
So we'll never know what they
It was
wished.
probably something horrific, maybe to undo the world peace, and they got real specific.
Could be. But then Pendleton Ward said this about watching the DVD commentary.
Mm-hmm.
With these commentaries, my only goal is that someone puts these on and presses play all and then listens to them but doesn't really listen to them while they work on whatever project that they're currently working on. Because that's all I would do with a commentary. So please don't expect very much.
2 seasons in.
It's also a bummer because we're like debunking and some things sort of, and I don't know.
Oh, I see. Sausage factory. Yeah.
See how the sausage is made?
I got it, yeah. You don't want to see how the hot dogs are made. Oh, yeah. The hot dog nights are made.
And then afterwards, someone said, I thought you said sausage party. And it's like, because there's 2 girls in the room. And they're like, yeah, we're the token girls. And I'm like, see, it's so diverse.
Well, that's cool. Glad he basically made a mockery of everything we do here.
Right. I was like, and it was funny because he was saying that as I was typing, and I was like,
He's talking directly to me.
excuse you right now?
Sir, we use you as references.
Yeah, I was like, well, cool. Thanks for saying that 2 seasons in to
You know-
the DVD commentary.
You know how that makes me feel? I'm
Mad.
mad. All right,
This
guys.
is going to be a thing we keep doing for a while.
Let's think. Whoa, what could that possibly be?
What?
Keep doing it. Okay, let me move my iPad so I can get a better look. My iPad. What do
Now,
we got for today?
I
It's
took-
empty.
I took Tiny Treasure very literally.
It's a penis.
No, it's a mushroom.
It's a mushroom.
It's a mushroom. I've had a collection of little stone mushies. Like a little bag full of them.
Mhm.
They're like little crystal mushrooms and stuff. And I was like, you know what? I never do anything with these. I'm going to bring one of these for the set. Because I feel like that's something I would put maybe in like a time capsule or something.
Right.
So,
That's pretty.
Tiny Treasure.
Yeah. I would say we should put it somewhere on the set, but we don't have mushroom. Let's get cooking.
Okay, and by cooking, me cooking. Welcome back. I just finished cooking, but before we can jump into this wonderful spread that I have, we have to shout out our subscriber of the week,
Asher Wolf.
Asher Wolf. 2783.
Thank you,
so
Asher
much.
Wolf. We appreciate you. Whoa.
Thank you.
Why are you doing all that?
You did that before.
I did.
Yeah, last time.
Let's eat food.
So today we have the labyrinthian bento.
Let's just get it out of the way so everyone can see it.
Yeah, the labyrinthian bento. So we have some pork belly onigiri, the little smiley face octopus
It's on the hot dog that
for
you
the
guys
hot
can't
dog.
see.
And then we have like a cucumber Asian salad thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, so let's dive on in.
Dive on in.
And I didn't have a bento box, so I separated it with different like lettuce leaves.
Mm-hmm.
I know, Seth, you're a fan of onigiri,
I am.
also known as a jelly donut for you Pokemon fans.
If you know, you know. Or Savvy's worst packaged nightmare if you watched our Hollywood vlog. That is really good. And this is not a normal hot dog, right?
It's a turkey hot dog.
Thank you. Which is requested because gross.
Yeah, and it has a sriracha smiley face on it. Thoughts so far?
So far, so good. The onigiri is definitely the best of it.
This is the thing I put more effort into. But you see how the rice was kind of like not quite the sushi rice texture I wanted?
Mm-hmm. Well, if I knew that you wanted sushi rice specifically,
I have sushi. I brought sushi rice.
I meant more like the stickiness of it. I definitely would have recommended you the seasoning I do for that. I would have had to find it again, but I was like, remember when I was making like the rolls and stuff? That rice seasoning, it was so good also.
Yeah.
And it was very like easy to make and use because it was so sticky. So if that's what you were struggling with, I could have helped you with that. But it seems pretty sticky.
And it just wasn't as like soft as I remember it was before. But before I made it with a pot and a lid on the stove and not like a rice maker type of thing. But I needed the pot to boil the little octopus hot dogs. Which, do you know the thing about octopus hot dogs?
No.
It's a very famous like bento inclusion, especially in anime.
I never really noticed that.
Oh yeah, no, it's like in every little like high school anime bento box thing.
Cute.
I like the flavors for the cucumber salad. It's just a bit wet for me.
I agree. Let me taste it again real quick.
I even drained off some liquid.
Let me take one more bite of it. Because to me, what I'm going to be rating is probably mostly going to be the onigiri, and everything else is going to be like something to add or subtract from.
Or subtract.
I didn't say what. I just said or.
Obviously, the hot dog is from the hot dog nights. And I couldn't get it out of my head that I need to do something with the hot dog. And so I was looking up, like, what hot dog dishes could I do that's not like hot dogs and mac and cheese, which is gross.
And if any of you like that, you nasty.
You nasty. We like linguiça and mac and cheese, but that's different.
It's different.
Look
it up.
But I didn't want to just do a hot dog. I didn't want to think about trying to make a gluten-free bun. And then I was like, oh, wait. Someone's like, oh, hey, I do the little, like, squid hot dogs. And I was like, you know what? Or the octopus hot dogs. And I was like, I'll just make a bento box.
Yeah, I think that's a really well thought out idea. Well executed so far. I'm going to continue eating though. So
yeah, because my thought was like, what would you want in a labyrinth? You would want to bring your little lunch along, you know.
Conveniently packed.
For your adventures.
And welcome back, my friends, our friends, your friends. We're all friends here. Let's hold hands and talk about the scale. Starting at number 1, we got unacceptable.
Sorry, my hands are sticky
I don't
from
want.
the rice.
Yeah. 2, we got boom,
Boom,
boom.
boom.
3, we got check, please. 4, we got flip.
Flip.
What the zip? 5, we got nooch. 6, we got grease. 7, we got. I've been holding that in for so long. 7, we got smells out. 8, we got slam a cow. 9, we got
Tops
Blueby, which you would think is the top, but it's not because the top is There's some of that was really good.
It's a somber one.
For a somber episode. And a somber meal.
So you didn't like it?
No. I loved it.
Cooking show rage bait.
Yeah. No, it was very good. I will say favorite by far was the onigiri.
Of course.
And then kind of a toss-up on the other two. Like, I do appreciate it was the turkey dog. I like the little shape, and I like this like spicy parts of it. I almost wish there was more sriracha
Just
to go around on it, like kind of like drizzle it over it.
I could have, but then it looked like he'd bleeding.
Well, people bleed.
Venturing.
Watch the period simulator video right now. Anyways, so I think the turkey dog was good. Not my favorite.
Sure.
The salad, there was like a slimy-ishness to it a little bit, but I did like it in general. Like, it tasted fresh and light, but then I was like a little bit on the tongue with the cucumber.
Cucumber. Yeah, it was kind of like almost pickled.
I'm so burpy.
Yeah, cucumbers do that to people too, but you were burpy earlier, I guess.
Maybe. Was I?
I thought so.
Let me know if last episode I was also burpy.
Maybe it was just because last one I was editing, you were burpy.
Maybe.
But yeah, so the cucumbers do that for some reason.
That's
People
weird.
burp after cucumbers. But yeah, the cucumber, it was like, oh, put it in this vinegar thing and like let it chill for a while, and like, so it's kind of like a quick pickle almost.
A quickle, if you will.
A quickle, if you will.
I hate pickles, though.
That could also be the title of the
A quickle, if you will. But yes,
Yeah.
the onigiri was the best by a long, thick margin. Sorry, a veiny margin.
No.
Title of the episode, Veiny Margin.
Yeah.
So I will be judging primarily on that because I like to focus on the positives, okay?
Okay.
So, sorry. I thought it would stand up on the lettuce for some reason. Drum roll. Yeah, it was really good. All of it, head to toe. I mean, not all of it, but most of it was really good head to toe. So I will be judging mostly off of the jelly donuts that we saw before us. And for that, you get a...
Do you want a drum roll?
What are you talking about? We got a mathematical. Yay.
Yay!
Editor, make a popping, like, confetti cannon. Yeah. So, good job. You got a 10. If you only presented me the salad and the dogs, you would have gotten probably a 6.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't do just salad and dogs.
But if you did
man.
that, you would have been dead to me. I'd be like, don't ever come back to my house again.
That's why I knew you liked onigiris.
Yes.
I was like, yeah.
Yes. So that was, I mean, the dogs were fine. The salad was fine. But yeah, if you brought that, and I'd be like, what did you, are you mad at me?
And then I took that long in the kitchen. You'd be like, what the fuck?
No, but the rice balls were very good. And I'm very proud of you. And I hope someone says that to you often, or I hope you hear that enough.
They don't.
So if you guys want to follow us on social media, go to DDJL's Podcast. That's an @ sign before it, of course, at DDJL's Podcast on TikTok and Instagram. And if you want to go on YouTube, which where you probably are already, go ahead and look up at DDJL's Podcast or Dude, Don't Just Lick Stuff. If you want to write us a little email, maybe ask Savvy why she's so upset or who hurt her or who, is responsible for this behavior, go to ddjealouspodcast@gmail.com. And okay, if you want to send us a mail letter, not a female letter, a letter in the mail, that is, and then we can reply back with maybe some of her tears because she is clearly going through the mud. Address it to P.O. Box, that's Post Office Box for short. If you didn't know about that, you can go to P.O. Box 183 in Sutter Creek, California, 95685. And address it to DD or Dude Don't Just Lick Stuff. I think that's everything. Do you have anything? Bye, guys. Yeah.
On a mission to save soldiers of Hot Dog Princess. We're gonna redo that.
Thank God. That was criminal. Soldiers of hot dog. What the fuck was that?
Because I started to take the thing you were doing and then I like abandoned it.
Oh my god, my leg hurts.
What's wrong with you?
Sitting on it weird.
What's wrong with you?
Seems a little hostile.
Did you like that voice note though? It was funny.